Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Vipul and today we have with us the all-new 2023 Hyundai Aura. We've already done a detailed review on the Grand i10 Neos, which has also been updated for 2023, and you can find that video right here. Now, the Aura also has got the facelift, some updates on the outside, on the inside, and some updates to the engine as well. So let's dig right in and tell you what all the changes are. Now, before we get into the video, subscribe to Motoroids if you haven't already and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video. And if you like long format videos, detailed in-depth reviews, do subscribe to Motoroids and share this video with your friends and family as well. So let's get started. Now, the major changes on the 2023 Hyundai Aura are at the front, and now it does get a distinct front look. The grille has been slimmed down. It's a reverse trapezoid. As you can see, you get this honeycomb grille, which looks really nice. And the fog lamps have gone and have been replaced by these LED DRLs, which Hyundai calls G-shaped, but this looks more like a cut-off boomerang. The bumper has also been redesigned, and the Aura now does not look like the Grand i10 Neos. The previous version did share its appearance with the Neos, and it was really difficult to distinguish between the two if you saw them from the front. But now this one gets a more premium looking styling. It looks a bit sporty, it looks more mature, and now the Aura looks like it is a more premium car. The headlamp, however, has the same design language, but you'll see this honeycomb like effect inside on the headlamp cluster. Besides that, you will notice that the logo also has been changed. Just like the Neos, the 3D logo has made way for this 2D satin silver Hyundai logo. Now, if you look at the Hyundai Aura from the side, you will notice that there are not a lot of changes. You get the same silhouette, the same chrome handles on the top end variants, body colored ORVMs, and the turn indicators are integrated into the ORVMs. You get a 15-inch diamond cut alloy wheel on the SX optional variant, and these look really nice. Besides that, you get a blacked out C-pillar right here, which gives it a sporty appeal. And what you'll notice is this spoiler, which gives it a rather sporty look. Now, the spoiler also gets a reflector here. You do get a high stop lamp and a shark fin antenna. And besides the spoiler, there's nothing new at the rear of the Aura. The logo has been changed from the 3D to the 2D satin finish logo with the Aura branding right here. Now, the Hyundai Aura falls in the compact sedan category, and it goes against the likes of the Maruti Suzuki Dzire, the Honda Amaze, and the Tata Tigor. Now, in terms of length, it stands toe-to-toe with the Dzire and the Amaze, while the Tigor is a little smaller. In terms of the width, the Dzire is the widest, followed by the Amaze, and then the Hyundai Aura, with the Tigor coming in last. In terms of wheelbase, it is toe-to-toe with the Maruti Suzuki Swift Dzire. However, the Honda Amaze offers a little bit of more space. The Amaze also has the biggest of the boots, followed by the Tigor and then the Hyundai Aura. The Swift Dzire would come in last in terms of boot space. In terms of engine performance, the Aura has the least performance. However, in terms of the feature list and in terms of the safety features that this car offers, the Aura trumps all the other cars. Now, the interiors of the Hyundai Aura have always been premium, and they look a lot more premium with the new shades that Hyundai has introduced. Now, let's start with the door panel itself. You get a dual tone finish. Right here you get black and this ivory white color, and you get the satin silver door knobs, which look really premium. You get this honeycomb style finish right here. We saw this on the Grand i10 Neos as well. 1 liter bottle holder, some space here, and here you have the speaker. So a lot of practicality is on offer. So the door panel itself does a lot. You have all the controls right here for the power windows and the ORVMs. Now let's take a look at the dashboard and the steering wheel. Now, if you look at the dashboard itself, the layout has changed a little bit. There is a new 8-inch infotainment touchscreen, and this is one of the best touchscreen systems in this segment, and it's much better than what you get on the Desire, the Tigor, and the Amaze. The touch sensitivity is pretty good, and you can almost get into any menu that you want very easily. Now, this also comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but it is wired and you have to connect a USB right here. So you connect your phone via USB and you can access Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now this also gets a voice command feature, but it only works with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you can either summon Siri or OK Google and you can give voice commands. Now, another thing that's new here is this wireless charger, and you get a 12-volt socket right here. One thing to note, if to operate the wireless charger, this always has to be inserted. If I remove this, the wireless charger goes off. So this socket right here powers the wireless charging pad as well. And you also have a fast Type-C charging port right here. The climate control is automatic, and you get this nice copper finish on the dashboard, which gives it a kind of a premium appeal. Again, you have a honeycomb finish right here and the space to hold your wallet, phones, and whatnot. You also get a cooled glove box, and if you carry beverages, you can keep them cool right here. Now let's come to the steering wheel. It's a typical Hyundai steering wheel. You get a satin silver finish right here. You have all the controls required, and you have the volume control, call, answer, reject button, media controls. And this is for the MID and cruise control, which is again a new feature in this car. Now, the instrument console has also been changed. You have 2 analog meters and you have a monochrome MID system, which also displays the tire pressure. So that is another added feature in the car. So you get TPMS as standard across variants. And right here you also have the controls for adjusting the headlamp leveler and this traction control button, which is again a standard in all variants. So you can turn the traction control off using this button. Now with the update, we would have expected Hyundai to put in an armrest here, which is kind of missing. So an armrest makes for a comfortable drive, but yes, you will definitely get an aftermarket unit and you can fix it right here. Besides that, ORVMs are not auto dimming, but yes, you can use this button to dim the ORVMs. There's no sunglass holder. You have a toll ticket holder right here, and this one, you get a vanity mirror on this side. In the center, you will get 2 cup holders, one for a big one, and this one is for a small can or a small coffee cup holder. Besides that, the gear knob also gets this nice leather finish on higher variants. You get this chrome insert, which looks really, really nice, and this copper stitching, which contrasts with this black leatherette finish. Now the seats also get new fabric right here, and as you can see, it's a nice whitish color. My only concern with this is, since this is a fabric, it's going to be soiled very easily, and keeping it clean is going to be a challenge for you. However, it does have this leatherette finish on the sides and the back, so cleaning this part is going to be fairly easy, but this part right here, keeping this clean is going to be a challenge. Now let's hop on to the back and see what's new there. Now the rear door opens pretty wide and you get the same dual tone finish. You have the honeycomb design right here as well, and controls for the power windows, and again a satin silver finish doorknob. Now if you look at the seat, it's pretty nice and wide, and there is no transmission tunnel, there's no hump for the transmission tunnel, so the middle passenger will be pretty comfortable. However, seating 2 adults and a child would be most recommended, or 3 very, very lean adults can sit here comfortably. Now if you're 4 passengers, you have ample of room. This seat is adjusted to my height, and as you can see, there is a lot of space for me to tuck my feet under, a lot of knee room, pretty decent headroom, and the seat is comfortable. The cushioning on the seats is a little firm. So some might find it uncomfortable on longer journeys, but the fabric remains the same, and keeping it clean is going to be a challenge. You get isofix mounts as standard and all variants, and seat belts for all three passengers. The headrests are adjustable only for the side two passengers. There's no headrest for the center passenger. Also, I forgot to mention that the front seats lack adjustable headrests. This is something Hyundai should work on and correct in the next generation of the Aura and the Granite and Neos. You also get this center armrest with two cup holders so that you can just relax and enjoy your long drives. You also get rear AC vents to keep you cool on the hot summer days like today, and there is a socket for a 12-volt charger which can be slotted in right here. So those were all the changes and the interiors of the Hyundai Aura. Now let's get driving and tell you how this car drives. Now we are driving the all-new 2023 Hyundai Aura, and mechanically there are no changes to this engine except for the fact that this engine is now RDE compliant and it can now run on E20 blended fuel. So the 20% ethanol blended fuel that will be available very soon in the market, this car will be ready for that fuel. Other than that, in terms of performance, it remains the same. It puts out 83 PS of power and 113.8 Newton meters of torque while you are in the petrol mode. There's also a CNG variant available in the Aura, and that puts out 69 PS of power and 95.2 Newton meters of torque. Now, talking about the characteristics of this engine, this is a very, very relaxed engine. It's not very enthusiastic, and it doesn't like to be revved hard either. It is very relaxed, and if you are someone who uses your car in the city all the time, this is an engine that you will appreciate a lot because it's very smooth. All the controls, the steering wheel is very light, the clutch action is very, very light, and right now we are driving the manual, so the gear shifts are so smooth, they're buttery smooth, and the throws are really, really short. So like as you can see, with two fingers I can shift gears without any issue. So if you're stuck in traffic, changing gears, working the clutch will be very, very easy, very, very convenient, and you will not feel tired after a long day's drive. The automatic also does not have a lot of changes. It comes with a 5-speed AMT transmission. The manual is a 5-speed automatic, and both of them drive pretty well. They're fairly easy to drive. Speaking about the steering wheel, it's very light. It is precise, but it does not give a lot of feedback from the road, but it's very, very light. If you want to make those 3-point turns, U-turns, and parking the car is very, very easy thanks to the light steering wheel. The suspension is also on the softer side, and it seems that Hyundai has made some changes to the suspension. Even on the highway, when you're driving at higher speeds, you get a lot of confidence from the suspension also, and the handling of the car is pretty good as well. All in all, this is a very easy car to drive, and everyone in your family can drive this car very easily and enjoy driving it as well. Now let's talk about mileage. This car would give you about 14 kilometers to the liter in mixed driving conditions. In the city, you should get anywhere between 10 to 12 kilometers to the liter. On the highways, you will get between 16 and 18. So overall, 14 to 15 kilometers is what you can expect from this engine. And this is the real world mileage that we are talking about. Hyundai claims approximately 20 kilometers as the overall fuel efficiency of the car. With the AMT gearbox, you can expect a little more fuel efficiency. Also, the CNG mode, you can get up to 23 kilometers to the liter in normal driving conditions. On the highways, you'll get up to 25, 26, and in the city, you should get anywhere between 19 to 21 when you're in the CNG mode. So it's a fairly economical car to drive, very easy to maintain, and it won't cost you a lot to keep the car running. So who is the Hyundai Aura for? Now, if you're upgrading from a small hatchback or you're looking for a sedan, which is going to be your first car, you can definitely look at the Hyundai Aura. Now, from the base variant itself, you get a lot of safety features, 4 airbags as standard, ABS, EBD. So a lot of features are coming to you as standard. But if you go in for the higher variants, you're getting a much more premium experience because you get a premium cabin, you get a host of safety features, you get a lot of premium interiors. The fit and finish is typical of Hyundai, and the cabin is fully loaded. Also, the car now looks much better from its previous version. It looks more premium, which looks more sporty, and somewhat it looks aspirational as well. So if that is something that you are looking for, you can definitely go in and test drive the Hyundai Aura and see if you like the car. It is a very good car for a family of four. You can drive this car very easily in the city. Even the manual gearbox will be very easy to drive, and it's spacious for 4 people. It has ample amount of boot space as well. Now, the Hyundai Aura is available in a total of 6 colors. The one that you see right here is the Typhoon Silver. Besides that, you get the Fiery Red, Starry Night, Aqua Teal, Titan Grey, and Polar White. The copper color that Hyundai had earlier has now been discontinued. In terms of pricing as well, you will find that the Tata Tigor is the most affordable, followed by the Maruti Suzuki Swift Desire, the Hyundai Aura, and then the Amaze. The Amaze is the most expensive car in this segment. That being said, if you have any questions about the Hyundai Aura, let us know in the comments. We will try and answer each and every one of them. If you like the video, if you like the information that we've provided you, hit the like button, subscribe to Motorides if you haven't already, press the bell icon, and you will get notified whenever we upload our next video. This is Vipul signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and drive safe.